Just spilled a sesame chicken. Well, that makes it vintage. Just say I did. Say it was my sesame chicken that was spilled. There you go. I'm Kano. Kane of H. And you're silver. And this is like a hard silver game. You said you just started. We're hard. We're not like silver gold. We're pretty hard silver. All right. No. Okay, first, you're being too fucking nice. First mistake. 2 seconds in, you prioritized your GLHF over moving your overlord and making your first drone. Alright, the first thing that goes out the window when you learn to play StarCraft is any semblance of a heart. Okay? If you're going to play StarCraft and you're going to be competitive, you need to be bitter, jaded, and angry that League of Legends, while it appeals to many more people, is free to play. A lot of people enjoy playing it, has a massive and thriving pro scene, even though it's still dominated by Koreans, and is actively supported by the game developer, is a worse game and hate everything. Alright, get that out. Get all this get the fuck out of your face right now. I don't know what the fuck. Get it out of your head that you're a nice person. Okay? That's your first mistake. Moving on. Fucking silver leaders. Make me sick! Alright. Well. Okay, it's a little cute. But sick though. I don't know. Where's this overlord going? Okay, so, if you don't know, when your eggs are building, and you have no hotkeys, first things first, look at my hotkeys guide. You need to have some, like, your hatcheries need to be hotkeyed. That's like the first thing. If you see me get into a game, bam, everything's hotkeyed. Your hatchery needs to be hotkeyed. That's very important. But yeah, you can take your egg, and you can click anywhere on the map while it's building, including your second overlord. And you know where you should be sending it? Your first overlord can go right here, let's say. Your second overlord can go right here, these little high ground areas. Bam! Now you got free vision. He can't shoot them because they're on the high ground. Just hold position there. That OV hanging out, puns intended. Overloitering is not going to help you in the long run. Hatch first, on time. There you go, 1 minute. Nailed it. Gas. Okay. As long as you don't take a second gas super early. You remembered. And you know, you're making mistakes. I'm just gonna cut to the Terran perspective. He's going 2 depot first after lifting to a no longer. He lifted to the. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll talk. He lifted to, what is it, no longer a gold base. It is now walling off his base. Welcome to Bronze League Heroes. That is some next level shit. Oh. Oh. Okay, alright, back to it. Alright. Third, okay. Your pool comes before Overlord 3. Alright, here, just copy this down. Here, copy this down right now. Just get your pen and get your notepad, whether it's virtual. Alright. Drone 12, Overlord 13, Drone 14, Drone 15, Drone 16, Drone 17, Hatchery 17, Drone 16, Extractor 17, Drone 16, spawning pool 17, drone 16, drone 17, drone 18, drone 19, overlord 19. All right. There you go. Or just clip it. Just clip that. Now you have an overlord, so you can unsupply block yourself for the no units you're building. Remember spawning pools? Me too. They're pretty cool. I mean, you're still doing better than... I would love to know if, like, he's like, he'll never expect me to lift. After he scouts, I have 3 depots and a barracks behind my 3 depot wall I could have just made with a barracks. He'll never expect my base to be over here on the normal pathing for Zerglings to scout when they're attacking towards my base. I don't know if this is some sort of mind game or 18 APM dream build, but you're still doing better. I'll give you that. It's not a high standard, all right? Your first overload almost scouts it. Okay, you're making overlords like they're fucking... Okay, don't say anything offensive. You're making overlords like they are cheap and easy, and like you can just make as many as you want. But something your mom. Anyways, I'm sorry. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the mini map here. Thank you, Neo Kings TV. So here's what I'm gonna say. I'm sorry you gave me $10 because all I'm gonna tell you to do right now is go watch my Zerg starter guide. It's 40 minutes long. It's exactly what you need right now. And I'm going to cast the rest of this as Bronze League heroes. As we have a base in the top right as Thorax has expanded to the gold base at the front while walling off his main and being scouted at the front. Some Zerglings are coming out as Kano is at 34/60 supply. A Roach Horn on the way. A double Evo chamber is very bold for a person who has 23 drones, but, I mean, we've seen unprecedented builds before. The Marines are being produced. They are bunkered up. He is very ready to defend essentially nothing. As he is taking the... This only has 1 gas? I didn't even know that. All right. A lot of Zerglings. This is a completely and utterly undefended base. The Overlord has successfully scouted. There are no units for defense. There is no bunker. There is no wall. There are no Marines. There is nothing. Is it time to attack? Kano says... Twice the queens, twice the injects. Okay, so here's how injects work, by the way. You can inject with multiple queens, but here's how it works. A queen with inject, whenever you inject a hatchery, it takes 30... What does it fucking take? 29 seconds, and then 3 larvae spawn after the timer. You can inject it again with a queen, but it does not spawn more larvae. It just resets the timer after the first larva spawns. So you have 3 larvae, then you have 3 more larvae. Making additional queens does not increase the amount of larvae spawned if you are constantly injecting with a singular queen. Making additional queens does allow you to have a little bit of leeway and have continual larva spawns queued up, but it does not increase how much larva you have. It is not better. They are better used for creep spread. Oh yeah, we're gonna do this. Now there are bases, and we're going for the fucking bingo strategy here. Yes, the main, everything but the command center is in the main right now, and everything but the production is out of it. So, the links will split off. I'm not sure he still entirely realizes what's happening. He's going for it. Every single almost every SCV money. He's down to 17 SCVs. Jesus. Everything dies. And he's gonna, what? Well, he can't land in his main because he built another command center there. So he's gonna go to his once and future net. It's 75 to 29 supply. We got 76 to 27 APM. It's 4 bases versus 2, though. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me why. But that's what's happening. A tank is coming out. Everybody knows tanks are good. Not sure. Okay, he's trying to go up the ramp. Ramps are the natural enemy of people who don't understand the game. 2 tanks now. No scout on the rest of the map. The Ravagers are gonna try to come up. Not knowing. No, that's no, that's not how you get. No, oh my god. Okay, all right. So here's how high ground vision works. The way high ground vision works in StarCraft 2 is even if you can see the tank firing. So here's how it works with ground units. We're gonna talk about ground units. We're gonna talk about motherfucking air units right now. But nobody knows what an air unit is. There are literally 0 air units besides overlords, and I'm not even entirely sure that counts. But high ground vision works when you're on the ground and you don't have high ground vision. Every air unit has high ground vision because it's up in the fucking air. If you don't have units in the air, even if you can see them firing at you, when a unit fires at you from the high ground, you can see it, but you can't target it. Spells cannot be targeted on the high ground. The corrosive bios cannot be targeted even at the edge of this, and they will not hit the tank because the tank is currently not in vision range. You can't fucking fire spells at that which you cannot see, Harry. So in attempting to several times live test whether you could or could not fire corrosive bios at a siege tank on the high ground without any vision, and the only vision that could be granted is by going up the ramp, Can of H has found out that that is not the case. So if you do not have an Overlord or an Overseer or units up the ramp, you will never be able to hit them, no matter how hard you try, no matter how many Ravagers you lose, no matter how painful this gets. The game will continue. It's now 5 bases to 3. I don't even know. As Thorax is just okay. Let's see. If at first you don't succeed, try 4 or 5 more times until you realize that it's not gonna work. Okay. Alright. It looks like the siege tanks are still there. And with the tactical expansion strategies, he's not gonna mine out of his main for a while. Somehow Thorax has survived. Oh wait, you can actually hit it. Does he have vision? Okay, you can hit it at the very edge, but that's bullshit, and you should never ever rely on that. And like, just because the AoE of the corrosive bile is just barely enough to edge over the edge of that cliff. Oh my god, Jesus. Mother of, oh my god. Oh my god. And he's, oh my god. And here come the Vikings. And it still works. Whoa! Whoa! What the fuck? Oh my god! And then, where did this come from? The mutants are out! He's got a fusion because the Vikings are on the other side! What? What? More Vikings as well! Thorax is still in the game! The main base is being gutted by the Vikings! Of all the units, why is it always Vikings? Mutas are coming out. Karen is dropping in supply. The rally point is there. Wait, what? The Vikings are gutting the main. He has 7,800, 2,100 in the bank, 65 over 45 supply. On the field, the Mutas cannot be shot by the planetary, but the Vikings could have their day. The Overlords are being gunned down, but I don't think he's at any risk of being supply blocked anytime soon. At 94 over 200. In fact, he's overdone it on the Overlords. He has several to spare. It does look like, through his best efforts, despite everything, well, I don't want to speak too soon because we have a fusion core. He doesn't have a starport, but he does have a fusion core. So there's that. And he has enough money for, dare I say it, half a dozen battle cruisers. The Vikings are killing the Hive. The planetary has 13 kills, but there's a starport on the way. He's building an engineering bay as well. You gotta cover all your bases, even when you only have one. The Hive is going to die. I mean, well, yep. There it goes. And the Vikings will dodge. The Hive is down. And he finds the final base. The entire Zerg swarm will bear down. And I have a feeling that Can of H will finally have the victory which he so richly tried to deny himself. Where are you going? Where are you going? LOL. GG. He's chasing the